4 of this Eastern Conference quarterfinal series. Down 3-zip. It's a survival contest, no doubt. Will this series end here tonight? Thanks for tuning in to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Indiana Pacers playing against the Philadelphia 76ers. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on the sideline. Three-pointer. That's good. From Collins on the assist by Iverson.
No questioning Iverson's skill for moving the ball. A guy this open is an easy dime for him.
O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. You might as well just get out of the way when that's the case.
O'Neal against Collins. Takes a three. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession. About a minute played so far here in the first. Here's Strickland. Count it. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Miller outside. They get a hand on it. And here's the break. Here's Collins. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Collins has got 8.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
O'Neal outside. Harrington with a screen on LaRusso. 6 to shoot. Baseline jumper. And again, it's Indiana converting.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Russo, the pass to Collins. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Strickland. Pass to Harrington. Shoots over McKee. And the basket by Harrington. Harrington's got his second basket of the game. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Jones checked in for serve. Van Horn, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Miller outside to the middle. From deep, Collins. Rebound by Miller. Pacers trail by 5. Got a hand on it, and they get it back. And Collins has got the ball here for the 76ers. Three-pointer. Bangs home the trifecta. Collins has got 16 points. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Philadelphia.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
And so here is Indiana. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. And the call will be against Red Hot. That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Jones, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
The Pacers making a switch here. Harper's checked in. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Shot clock at 5. Will it go? It's hauled in by the 76ers. Here's Collins. Miller grabs the miss.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Nice take, slicing right to the cup.
And here are the 76ers now. The Pacers making the shot. And here's Collins from outside. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Looking just about unstoppable.
41 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. On deep, Collins. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now, here's Harper. And it's blocked. They recover it.
Fantastic defense. Great timing on the rejection.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Pass to Sura. Stolen by Collins. The 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work for me.
And again for 3.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for second place all-time in three-point makes for a playoff game. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. 76ers lead by 16. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. Guys, 76ers pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
And here we go. 76ers running again. From deep, Collins. Good! Another from 3.
An incredible shooting display, if you hadn't noticed already, and he just keeps it going.
Well, he now owns the second most three-point makes in a game in NBA playoff history. How about that? Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Into the pass to Crozier. To stop the run, and it's blocked.
Coleman, great now. The wingspan of a condor really excels at reaching out and turning shots away.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
It's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason, much more intense, more in your face. High-energy plays like that one are winning plays.
And the 76ers making a change here. McKee's checked in. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. 5 to shoot. All alone. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And this is the kind of confidence you love seeing from Sura. Ready to let that one fly on the catch.
Step back shot. Again, Indiana.
And really, that's what you want every time down the floor. A simple, high-percentage shot.
The 76ers leading by 20. And here's Collins from outside. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And now Philadelphia on the break. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
On the interior, it's mandatory that you play through contact.
Indiana making some changes. O'Neal comes in for Thompson. And Al Harrington subbed in for Sura. And the 76ers also making a change. Iverson's checked in for Van Horn. He gets that one. Jones has got his second basket.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
And here's Collins from outside. Hits the three-point bomb.
Boy, a well-executed pull-up. Love it. Absolutely love it. It's such a hard shot to be able to defend.
Here's Jones, and Jones sends it in.
A nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders. You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They come off a real tough loss on Wednesday.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to O'Neal. And the jam by Jermaine O'Neal.
What a nasty finish that was. O'Neal playing with a little attitude right now.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Red Hotties checked in for the 76ers. 1:49 left to play in the first half. Collins looking around. Iverson outside. Puts up a three. And yep, another basket.
What an incredible scoring performance here on the big stage.
LGA making playoff history. He's in some elite company on the single-game scoring list. And the jam by Jermaine O'Neal.
Oh, what a feed right there. You gotta love the unselfish attitude.
Puts it up from 12. Another bucket. Wow. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Here's Sura. Iverson covering. O'Neal against Collins. Harrington with a screen on Collins. Just 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And Harrington throws it down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Yeah, that's why you can't leave anyone open.
There's 39 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Strickland. Tipped away. And now the 76ers on the break. A nice shot by Hobson. Red Hot's got his first bucket of the night.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
It's coming, and another one.
And he now owns third place for most points in a playoff game.
An incredible game, no doubt. Nothing can slow him down. Here's Strickland. 1 second left. He gets it in there.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. NBA playoff round one. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. Philadelphia with the ball. Here's Hobson. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Red Hot's got his second bucket.
Little room to work with pressure, but he got the shot to fall anyway. Wow.
And it's Strickland missing. There's LaRusso. It's good.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Yeah, really good sign for them offensively. They should keep getting him touches. Make sure he gets shots here.
And stolen by Iverson. And now Philadelphia on the break. And another one falls.
His offensive excellence continues to be on full display.
Greg, he is now moved into second all-time for scoring in a playoff game. Shots good by Strickland. Strickland's got 6.
And they'll take that all day. That's a high percentage look.
And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Strickland. He's got 6. Miller outside. Looks for O'Neal. Gets it to him. That's good. It's Miller with the assist. 8 points for him.
O'Neal doing a nice job using his frame and strength to take the hit and still finish the shot.
And he makes that one.
And, you know, things can get hectic in the paint, so you got to be able to stay calm.
To the paint. Here's Harrington. And Harrington throws it down.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
And then LaRusso with the dunk.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Going inside, and then LaRusso with the dunk.
I like to see that kind of decisive movement, driving hard when he has an opening.
Strickland passes to O'Neal. And the jam by Jermaine O'Neal.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Shots good by Strickland. Strickland's got 4 points in the quarter.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Another one goes. Incredible.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. Pacers have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Here's O'Neal and the jam by Jermaine O'Neal.
6'11", skilled, athletic. When Jermaine O'Neal puts it all together, we are going to see some monster games.
Here's LaRusso, and good that time. LaRusso's got 8 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Got a piece of it. Here's Hobson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And now the 76ers on the break. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Spins. Harrington with it. He's picked up by Collins. Pass to Sura. Here's Strickland. Harrington, the pass to O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 14.
And this is where O'Neal goes to work. The closer he's to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Collins, good.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
29 seconds left to play in the third. From deep, Collins gets it to go from beyond the arc. Collins has got 13 points in just this quarter.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Now the 76ers on the break. And then LaRusso with the dunk.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Payne. Beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in.
And so it's Philadelphia, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. McCulloch with it, now guarded by Payne. Here's Howard, and the shot goes down. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Shoots. Howard's shot is good. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Philadelphia?
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And that one is stuffed right through.
What a finish, just powering it down.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
McCulloch with it, picked up by Thompson. Here's Van Horn, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Jones, and it's blocked.
Snuffed it out. What a timely block that was.
Here's Atkins. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And the 76ers also making a change.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Strickland, the 15-footer, good.
And with that basket, he puts a stop to the 13-0 run there by the Sixers.
And that one's good by LaRusso.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Zura. He's guarded by Howard. Zura no good. 76ers have gone 7 of 7 from the field to start the final quarter.
Oh, wow!
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
LaRusso against Harrington. And that one's good by LaRusso. LaRusso's got 16 here in the second half.
Another basket for him, and anytime he touches it, you just think it's going in.
Shot's good by Strickland.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And the three ball is good.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now, shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And that one's good by LaRusso.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for Philadelphia.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And tonight's win really a reflection of how dominant they have been all series long. The 4-game sweep.
Yeah, I don't think they expected to pull off such a decisive win, but they had the momentum all series long. Time now, they get to move on.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the chosen one.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And that one's good by LaRusso.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Miller, the pass to Harrington. 6 on the shot clock. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Here's LaRusso. And so the 76ers can now just hold on to the ball. That one falls. LaRusso's got 31.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And they're going to move on to the conference semifinal. What a performance through the entire first round. Break sweeping in 4 games.